Most parents think the youth baseball journey is all talent, exposure, and luck. But the truth? It's a long road, full of lessons, sacrifices, and moments that'll test you and your child more than any game ever will. Hey, I'm Coach James, co-host of Dads in the Dugout. If what I'm saying hits home already, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share this message. You might help the next father, mother, or coach who's walking the same path. I've walked this journey with my son, and along the way, I learned 14 hard truths. Truths most parents don't realize until it's almost too late. If your kid dreams big, college ball, pro ball, or simply becoming the best version of themselves, these 14 truths will help you guide them the right way. Let's walk the journey. 1. The journey starts long before you think most parents wait. Next season, next year, when they get older. But development doesn't wait for you. The kids who separate do the small things early. Focus, discipline, reps, habits. It isn't about being perfect at 10. It's about building the mindset that lasts at 18 and beyond. 2. Your kid will have to outgrow most of their friends. When my son started taking baseball seriously, his circle got small. Not because he was better than anyone, but because most kids don't want to train when it's uncomfortable. They didn't want the cold early morning workouts, when the air burns your lungs and the sun isn't even up yet. They didn't want the late night reps when everyone else was playing video games. They didn't want the muscle strains, the soreness, the aches that come from doing more than what's required. They didn't want to sacrifice weekends, sleepovers, parties, or comfort. But that's what the next level demands. And the moment your kid chooses that path, the path of discipline, sacrifice, and consistency, people will fall off. Friends, teammates, even some family. Greatness is lonely at first. Hard work will isolate your child. But that loneliness is where champions are built, so let it. That's what growth looks like. 3. No one is coming to save them. Not a coach, not a ranking system, not a scout. If your kid wants a future in baseball, they have to build their game, their body, and their mentality. The moment they stop waiting for someone to discover them, that's the moment they take off. 4. Coaches show love through demand, not comfort. The best coaches won't always praise your child. Sometimes they'll be sharp, sometimes uncomfortable. Parents who fight for comfort raise fragile players. Parents who fight for accountability raise competitors. 5. Everyone won't understand the grind family. Friends, even teammates will question the obsession. They'll ask things like, "Why do you train so much? Why don't you come hang out? Why do you care that much?" They don't see the vision your kid sees. They don't feel the fire your kid feels. They don't understand the responsibility that comes with a dream. Some people are allergic to discipline. Accountability makes them uncomfortable. Consistency exposes their own lack of effort. When your child chooses early mornings over staying up late, when they choose training over distractions, when they choose recovery and nutrition over junk food and laziness, when they choose long-term goals over short-term fun, people will talk, they'll joke, they'll misunderstand. Some will even distance themselves, not because your child did anything wrong, but because your child's drive highlights their own lack of it. And that's okay. The grind isn't meant to be understood by everyone. It's meant to be embraced by the few who are willing to pay the price. Your kid isn't weird. Your kid isn't doing too much. Your kid isn't obsessed. Your kid is focused. And focus in a distracted world looks strange to the unfocused. Don't expect people to understand your child's goals. Only expect your child to protect them. 6. Early success means nothing. That 10U phenom, the kid who's bigger, faster, stronger than everybody, the one hitting balls over tiny fences and striking out half the league, most of those kids disappear because once 13U hits, everything changes. The field gets bigger. The bases stretch out. The mound moves back. The game speeds up. Strength evens out. Skill starts to separate from size. That kid who used to dominate because he hit puberty early, now he has to rely on actual fundamentals, actual mechanics, actual baseball IQ. and that's where most of the early stars fade away. Meanwhile, the kid who didn't make All-Stars at 10U, 11U, even 12U, the kid who wasn't the biggest, the kid who wasn't the strongest, the kid who had to grind for every rep. That kid often passes everybody by high school. Why? Because early success teaches comfort, but early struggle teaches character. The ones who last, the ones who make varsity early, get recruited, get drafted, are the kids who keep improving while others get comfortable. Talent peaks, size evens out, but focus, work ethic, and skill development, those are the things that go the distance. 7. Not every coach sees your child clearly. Your kid will be overlooked, misjudged, played in the wrong spot, misevaluated. Don't let that break them. Let it fuel them. Every player eventually ends up in the right hands, if they don't quit. 8. Focus is the real superpower. Talent opens the door, but focus keeps them in the room. My son wasn't the fastest, strongest, or biggest early on, but he learned how to lock in. When a kid learns to direct their attention and hold it, they become undeniable. 9. Your body reflects your disciplined sleep. Nutrition, hydration, strength, mobility. This stuff separates 18-year-olds faster than swing mechanics ever will. A strong body builds a strong mind, and strong players get recruited. 10. The quiet days matter most. The days no one sees, the empty cages, the backyard reps, the morning lifts, those days decide everything. By the time the lights come on and scouts are watching, the work is already done. 11. You can't make everyone happy. Your child will have to disappoint people, friends, relatives, even teammates. Why? Because commitment requires sacrifice. You can either chase approval or chase greatness, but you can't chase both. 12. You'll want it for them more than they want it. Every parent gets here, but the moment you want it more than they do, the dream becomes heavy. Guide them, support them, but let it be their dream, not yours. 13. Your kid will fail. Hard, strikeouts, bad tournaments, showcases that don't go well, injuries, being told no. Failure is part of baseball, not a sign to stop. How they respond? That's where the future is shaped. 14. The journey always requires more. Time, money, energy, sacrifice, travel, hotels, camps, coaching, training, schedule changes, personal sacrifices. You'll question if it's worth it. Your kid will too. But everything you invest, if done with purpose, pays off in their character, long before it pays off in opportunities. In closing, parents, the youth baseball journey is beautiful, brutal, and life-changing. Your child won't remember the trophies. They won't remember the rankings. They won't remember the perfect games or the bad weekends. They'll remember how you showed up, how you supported them, how you challenged them, how you believed in them, how you walked the journey beside them. And one day, when the lights are brighter, when opportunities start showing up, you'll realize the real reward wasn't a college offer or a draft grade. It was the young man they became on the way there. If this message hit home, share it with another parent, because the journey is hard enough. We don't need to walk it alone. And as always, this is Coach James, reminding you, average is the enemy. Preparation is the advantage, and the journey is what builds the player. I'll see you in the next inning.